Hey everyone, it is Flynn Patrick once again, and in this video we are super duper excited to continue moving up #infinite rank. We are now on number 66. The names are continuing to get bigger. This list is going to continue to get more exciting, especially as we keep moving up the list. This is a player with a ton of potential. He is really young. Let's get right to it. The number 66 player in the NBA for 2017-2018 is going to be Miles Turner of the Indiana Pacers. Okay, so the hype with Miles Turner toned down a little bit from the previous season. That being said, this is still a very talented young player. Let's start with the good. He expanded his shooting range. He shot 36% from three-point land on an increased volume of shots. This is very, very good for a 6'11", 7-foot player. He averaged 1.8 blocks a game, showing that he is still near elite on defense, especially at his young age. And he also averaged 13 points a game and 6 rebounds a game, which is pretty solid. And he had some really standout games, like a 25.7 rebound, 4 assist, 4 block game versus Miami in November. He also had a game where he had 6 blocks versus Brooklyn in December. On top of that, I really like his game going forward. He is still only 22 years old and will still be only 22 for most of next season, and this is a really solid player overall. He is a very talented player. He cracked our top 70. I think he could have finished even a little bit higher if he played more than the 65 games that he did this past season. It was a little bit of a weird situation with him because he was really even like a top 50 player last year, and I think the individual expectations with him before this past season were high because he was really young and he was expected to take over that Indiana offense, where really what happened was that Victor Oladipo took over that Indiana offense. And people forget that it was sort of viewed like before the season that Miles Turner was going to be option A and Victor Oladipo option B, whereas Victor Oladipo just completely took the reins. And Miles Turner still had a very solid season. There were some downsides. His overall field goal percentage went down, meaning that his scoring inside of the three-point line, the efficiency there took a little bit of a dip, especially in a year where they went to the playoffs and almost beat the LeBron James-led Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm looking very much forward to how Victor Oladipo and Miles Turner coincide with each other next year. I think with a fully healthy season and continued development, Miles Turner could absolutely be a top 50 player next year. What also helped his ranking and what was very positive was he did have a solid playoff performance versus Cleveland. He had some really good games and he played consistently well in all 7 games. So that's a good sign as well, and keep in mind this ranking does include the playoffs. Thank you so much for joining us today. Congratulations to Miles Turner for cracking our #infinite rank top 120 at number 66. My name is Flynn Patrick. We will be back with the number 65 player shortly.